Welcome back to CBS Sports HQ, presented by Capital One. The Giants will start their season at Tennessee, and then it is the comforts of home for the next 3 games. They welcome the Panthers, Cowboys, and the Bears. We've highlighted the game at the Cowboys. In Week 12, that's that Thanksgiving game. But 4 of the first 6 games for the Giants are at home. The entire NFC East, as it turns out, rank as they rank as all top 4 teams in terms of the easiest schedules in the NFL. All right, so let's talk about those Giants with our 2-time Super Bowl champion, Bryant McFadden. B-Mac, what's your assessment of the Giants at this point?
Me personally, offensively, if you're Daniel Jones, your job is not safe. You have an experienced guy behind you in Tyrod Taylor, who's playing pretty good football from what I've been hearing coming from Giants camp. So if you're Daniel Jones, you're slated to be the starting quarterback, but listen, you got to go out and perform. You got to go out and execute. So my assessment so far from the New York Football Giants, listen, the quarterback position, I understand it's not necessarily a competition, but listen, I don't think Daniel Jones' job is safe. So he has to attack these preseason games, Jeremy, like it's a real game.
Yeah, you see they're taking on the Bengals. Giants 5.5-point favorites. So when you look at this particular line, a total sitting at 38, what's your lean here in terms of where you're going to play some money?
And I'm going to lean to the side where I see desperation. And I'm not necessarily saying Daniel Jones is desperate, but the sense of urgency has to be there. He will be participating the same way. You can't say the same for the Cincinnati Bengals and their starters, and of course the quarterback and Joe Burrow. But if Daniel Jones is playing, like I said, Jeremy, he has to attack this ball game like it's a real game. So I'm expecting to see some efficiency from the offensive side, led by Daniel Jones, being able to orchestrate some positive things, put points on the scoreboard, and then hand the baton off to Tyrod Taylor, who's been playing real good football. So give me the side that has the best quarterbacks playing in this particular ball game, and that's the New York Giants.
And we'll see what the Giants defense, Kayvon Thibodeau, has been playing well in this preseason as well, as he looks to chase that rookie sack record. All right, lastly, Ravens and the Cardinals face off in their Week 2 preseason till tonight. Ravens trying to extend their preseason winning streak to 21 games. No Kyler Murray, no Lamar Jackson here as the backups play as well. When you're looking at a pick here, Ravens are favored by 6, another total sitting at 38 and a hook. Give us the play.
Pretty large total. Pretty large line for preseason matchup, 6 points. But that tells me the odd makers know exactly how prolific the Ravens has been. They've been in preseason play. Under Harbaugh, he's won 21 straight preseason ball games. 21 straight. Granted, no Lamar Jackson, no Kyler Murray, but Tyler Huntley can play some pretty good football. We saw that last week against the Tennessee Titans. He did some real good things. We're able to move the offense, and they put points on the scoreboard. So give me the hottest team in the National Football League in regards to preseason action. Give me the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, it is a large line, but based on what I've seen over the last few years under Harbaugh, preseason play, there's no other team that is more prolific, more consistent than the Baltimore Ravens in preseason action. And I can tell you this much, Jeremy. Think about this. Think about for the bettor who's been laying it on the line with Baltimore over the last few seasons. Think about how much bank they've been able to cash in on if they just been faithfully betting on the Ravens. I, for one, will do that today. Give me the hot hand. Give me Baltimore laying 6 points.
Yeah, but B-Mac, if you're betting the preseason, you're losing money everywhere else, it seems, other than the Ravens.
Well, that's the thing, Jeremy. Just bet on the Ravens. And let's keep it real. When you're a faithful bettor, you're going to lose. You're going to bet on ball games you have no business betting on because it's a thing. You love that itch. You love to find where it is you can put something on the line. And you know you probably shouldn't make this bet. But because you just love to gamble, you put money on the line on things you probably shouldn't do. I'm telling everyone watching us right now, when it comes to preseason, only bet on one team, Baltimore.
And bet
21 straight, right, Jeremy?
21 straight, B-Mac. 21 straight. Going for 22 tonight.
What are we doing? It's not rocket science. We don't overthink this thing. The number says these guys have won 21 straight preseason games. Why would you bet on any other team? And the thing about betting preseason football, you can bet on a team you don't like because it's preseason. It doesn't matter, right?
Exactly.
So I'm a Steeler. I don't like Ravens. I don't like Baltimore. I don't like Cincy. I don't like Cleveland. But guess what? In the preseason, if I can earn some extra money, I bet with the Ravens, and I'm going to do so today.
We like money, and it's even better when it's easier, right? Our 2-time Super Bowl champion, Bryant McFadden, talking preseason NFL games with us. 3 games coming up on Sunday. Thanks, B-Mac. Hey, if you're into picking games, here's something for you. The CBS Sports Pick'em game just for you. Make all the right picks all season long. You can win big weekly, and you can win overall. Head over to CBSSports.com to register and start making those winning picks.